Hello and welcome. This is Katie. Thanks so much for stopping by. Today I am sharing with you another birthday card featuring the new Hats Off to You stencil and the Confetti Celebration stamp set and some of the Marshmallow Paste. So the inks I'll use is Blue Raspberry, Blue Moon, Welsh Dragon, and Tartan Teal, and there's our Marshmallow Paste container. This is the new Hats Off to You stencil, and I'm going to use the striped stencil that you see there, but it comes with a little mask to cover up your, main hat stencil, and then it's got some other like dots and stars that you can decorate your party hat with. This is the Perfect Blend cardstock from Maker Forte. I thought I'd give that a try. And that, of course, is the Confetti Celebration stamp set that I'm going to use the birthday sentiments in. Now, to be honest with you, I kind of struggled with what to do for my project today. And I know, and I'm sure that it happens to a lot of people. And one of the things I like to do is go to a technique that I like, I enjoy. One of those things is ink blending. And I talk a lot about ink blending on my channel. I have several videos where I give tips and tricks for your ink blending to get better results and have better success with it. And one of the things is that I always use hot press watercolor paper. I'll never not love it. It's, to me, the best paper to ink blend on. It's very forgiving, and it's really gives you the best results for ink blending. With that being said, I wanted to give this Perfect Blend cardstock a try because when I opened the package, it reminded me of Yupo paper. It's very glossy and has that texture, the smoothness of Yupo paper, that plasticky feel, but it's not Yupo paper. What I found was that as I put my ink onto the panel, and I started with Blue Moon, then went to Welsh Dragon, now I'm coming in with Tartan Teal, I found that as I blended in, that ink dried into the paper. And obviously Yupo paper, it's not going to dry, right? That's going to sit on the surface, and it may eventually dry, but probably not, being that it's dye ink, right? And so I wanted to try the paper to see, because I was curious about the blending. And what I like about this is the fact that it shows my brush strokes. Now, I'm doing a new ink blending technique. I'm not going in circles. I am going from top to bottom in a straight line. And you could also do this from side to side. This technique is great if you struggle with ink blending, you have dexterity issues, maybe you can't grip your blending brush very well. Going in an up and down motion is a great way to ink blend. Just always start with your lightest color and build your colors up. And as you can see, it's pretty streaky, right? And so as I come in with the Blue Moon, I will kind of fill in those blending streaks, if you will. I did want to have it kind of streaky. That's what I actually liked about this particular paper and using my blending brushes, was it gave me the streaks. But it still blends, as you can see. And so here I'm coming in with Blue Raspberry to fill in some of the white parts. And then I will come in from the bottom, so the lighter part, which is here at the bottom, and come up to fill in those colors and smooth those out, so you have less patchiness, if you will. And I opted to go with the blue, green, teals because I really like them. I think they're really pretty, and I wanted you guys to see this color combination because it's really great for masculine cards. Now I'm going to do some heat embossing. So I'm taking the clear color hive ink and stamping that down. I really should have stamped this twice. I didn't do what I normally do and stamp it 2 or 3 times. I only did it once, and my embossing is a little splotchy. But I'm heat setting that. Now, With this particular paper, I recommend you heat your gun up at least a minute. You want it super hot, so as soon as that heat gun hits your embossing powder, it's starting to melt. Otherwise, this paper is going to warp really, really bad. Same for your marshmallow paste. So here I'm just adding that marshmallow paste on, and I'll be honest, it looks like a Christmas tree to me, or a tree to me. So keep that in mind for your Christmas cards. This will be a great stencil to have a multi-use for. But again, when you're doing your heating with your heat tool, you can kind of see that in the center there, that it warped it a little bit, heating up that marshmallow paste. But make sure your gun is super duper hot before you bring it to this particular cardstock. But that finishes it up. I really like the puff that you get. Now I'm going to do a quick sentiment on the inside. This reads, age is just a number. Yours is getting pretty big though. And that comes from the You Suck at Aging stamp set. And that finishes up the cards. Card base is one of the pre-scored, pre-cut top folding card bases from Maker Forte. Links to everything will be in the description box below. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I want to thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope you have a fantastic day and I'll catch you in the next video.